I love that stuff anyway. 2:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12/7/2019. The market 201 and let's see, 16.4 for the daily. Bitcoin 75.40, ETH 148.59, XRP 22 cents, and everything's up about let's see, anywhere between half a percentage to 2 over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is down in the last hour 0.26, basically hanging around the 75.40-ish area right now. Once it gets to 7,500, it slows down. Okay, we'll have to wait and see if it can reach the 8. But the way these, that's basically the profit selling going on in 2019. Coin goes up to a certain level, and there you go. Everybody's doing it. Not seeing the hype that drives the market like it was in 2017 yet. We'll have to see what 2020 brings. But 2020 is going to be more of the maturing and the, how can I put this? The things that you would hope that crypto would do regarding making life better. Okay, better payment options, so much more convenient. Yeah, a lot's going on that way, especially for Apollo, and I'll discuss that in a little bit. Now, if you're traveling and you're going to the Disneyland, oh my God, yes, Star Wars, how to feature this. The reason why? I'm a developer. There's over 5 million lines of code in this ride, and it's something here. I'm gonna play this video for you.
How is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge a game changer for Disney parks?
I think the greatest attraction here is really the land itself. You feel like you're actually on the planet of Batuu.
So what ship is this?
Well, this is the Millennium Falcon, maybe one of the most famous spaceships in the entire galaxy.
So can it still do the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs or no?
Well, you know what? That's really more about the flight crew than it is the ship, and you're going to be that flight crew.
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go. Gunners!
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Man.
Take us to hyperspace.
There also seem to be attractions inside of the attraction. So when I rode the Millennium Falcon, I sat at the chessboard and I was like, oh man, this is going to be even bigger than the ride to a certain extent.
Every queue itself into an attraction is an attraction. And then we have in-queue apps so that you can actually be within the mythology, going on your phone while you're in a queue and play a game.
We went to set, we pulled the apparel pieces, we copied them.
Now, I would keep going with that, but I got news to discuss here. So you've got something that's pretty impressive, no doubt about that. State Street, 38% clients will put more money into digital assets in 2020. Custody is a whole other thing, but that's good to see there, and there's going to be a lot more than that, in my opinion. Wall Street vets bringing BTC, ETH, and XRP to a new derivatives exchange called FORBES. 8 former developers from New York-based investment bank Morgan Stanley are launching a cryptocurrency derivatives exchange called FORBES. The company claims the exchange is state-of-the-art and poised to be one of the most advanced in the industry. 10 times faster than traditional crypto trading platforms, with the ability to manage 300,000 transactions per second. So we'll have to see how that develops. Great to see that it is, though. Ripple envisions a future where money moves like information, David Schwartz. Yes, no doubt about that. Okay, major drug and crypto bust occurs in Australia. Now this, I read a little bit of this, and I laughed a little bit about it. Major drug and crypto bust occurs in Australia. The drug shipped in a child's toy. Interesting, okay? And it's 28 grams of illegal MDMA tablets. Okay, interesting. And they arrested the couple, who were also selling marijuana. All right. And then they said that they found a mobile device that had 1.5 million in assorted crypto funds. And they tried to say that It strikes a bad thing for crypto when you have criminals have, oh God, okay, whatever. You know, it's just, sure, they were doing marijuana, they had their freaking shipping of drugs, and they had some crypto stuff. But hello, flip the coin. Grandma just bought a ton of XRP in Apollo. It's just, people have the cryptos. It doesn't matter if the criminals are good. Blockchain-based bonds. Bank of China issues 2.8 million or billion in blockchain-based bonds. The Bank of China has issued 20 billion renminbis. If I was drunk, that would be a hard one to do. Okay, and still is when I'm straight. Chinese bank follows Santander in issuing blockchain-based bonds. So that's China. SEC reveals Telegram's communications with investors, seeks to question the advisor. These guys don't want to voluntarily appear, and I can't blame them. With the email exchanges between what was going on with Trons, people and the entertainers and others of investors, SEC wants to talk to them. Ukraine passes a law on money laundering with crypto policy based on Fat F. So the virtual assets. And on December 6th, the Rada, Ukraine's legislative body, published a final version of the law that considers virtual assets to be a store of wealth, while also recognizing its potential use for financial crimes, such as money laundering, fraud, and financing of terrorists. And boy, I tell you, crypto's bad, isn't it? Not. Blockchain is rapidly maturing technology in China. Not just China. I mean, look at what all the companies in the United States are doing with blockchain. Walmart, etc. Just a ton of stuff going on. Look what Apollo is doing with DAG Consensus Protocol, which is the most advanced, and it is. It's going to knock the socks off of archaic. Look at proof of stake, proof of work, DAG Consensus Protocol, ARKNET. Massively advanced. That's coming shortly, which is great. Mythic Gods Unchained card sells for 210 ETH. Yes, this was a very profitable $30,600 sale, and the people paid their bills, which isn't bad for a virtual card. Not bad at all. Apollo has 9 new products coming out. 9. Steve made a statement saying that one of them is directly going to affect the holders of Apollo. So we are looking at the platform page, and you look at their ultimate privacy, their decentralized ecosystem, and their financial system, which the governments are using. Ding, 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 ding. New products coming out, which will be added to the list. New team member hirings. One from Huawei as a advisor, George. Wallets updated. There was an update, a slight update, and that's basically prepping for the big update. That's the best way to put it. There's a lot coming for the DEX 2, and that's going to be a rush when that finally comes out. Somebody made a comment that DEX is already out. Duh. Okay, DEX Beta is out. DEX Beta with Ethereum and Paxos stablecoin is in your wallet at the moment, which I've been saying for the last, 6 months. So you've got that, but there's no liquidity. There's not much going on with it because nobody's much using it until the main one comes. Once you see the main version come, which is what you're going to be seeing here, this is your main version, and you're going to have all the coins locked up on the side over here, and the black mode, and candlesticks, everything, order bank, everything. So that's coming. DEX coming. No verification, full. That's right now too, of course, in your beta, but no verification. It's your own exchange. No KYC. So then, this country initiative just started. That is good. And the MOU started everything with Lesotho. There's more coming. The Apollo team is going to Dubai as a stopover on their way to Egypt, Steve said. So as a Middle Eastern country, in my thumbnail of the last video, mentioned the Middle East and more. Yeah, I'll laugh on that one. There's a lot going on with Apollo. There's 7 altcoins you need to watch. I'll play that next video. I played it a lot. Sub-second speed. The basic code is in. Sub-second is coming. Somebody made a comment of how fast is sub-second. Okay. Well, 1 second is 1/1000. 1/1000. That's it. 1/1000. That's 1 second. Less than that? Holy shit. No, excuse me. New team member, George. This guy's coming. And is hired. They're trying to get him a director title, but Huawei hasn't given the okay yet. He is one of the many that are coming from what Steve said, the best of the best. The main thing you see coming, Christmas. Ooh. Apollo Africa is going to make every Apollonaut's Christmas fantastic. And then the New Year's celebration, wild. The reason why? Lesotho, MOU. Other initiatives started and have been going on. They're going to pop announcements coming up later this month. And you're going to see something that's going to astound you later this month. And then that's in time for Christmas. Holy mackerel. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. That's all I can say. The storm is brewing for Apollo. Big time. The all-in-one is packed and has been for the last almost 2 years for the fastest and most private with the public option. All the features and are adding more. The dominance is there. So when you get his statement, get ready, the world will never be the same, may seem like hype to you, but what they're doing right now for the Apollo FinTech, you basically got to stake your claim because they got so much going on. Apollo FinTech is going to rock the world, and it's going to be the spotlight of crypto because everything they're doing is making for mass use. People would say mass adoption and all that, you know, and just have all the mass comments. Well, guess what? When you get the people of Africa with the CEXs that Apollo is issuing shortly, that will be able to link their African currency to the CEX. And every country in Africa, every currency can be linked to these CEXs, and they'll be available for the whole world. But the people in Africa can walk into locations in Lesotho and load up their Apollo debit cards and spend them anywhere in the world, online, local. They're going to have the light wallets to do basically scanning and pay for your goods. All that's there and coming. And they're doing this with multiple governments. Lesotho's first. The all-in-one. The ADF partnership, historic, right there in front of you. And we as the ADF, with our mandate of facilitating funding and solutions for the upliftment of Africa, continuously investigate emerging technologies that will enable our vision to create wealth within Africa. It is for this reason we have identified Apollo Currency Africa as the only and obvious choice with regard to cryptocurrency and its application in the African perspective to form a partnership and integrate into our involvement in the African continent because of Apollo's independent blockchain and endless features. Think about that. We are endorsing its use. Think about that. and adoption to any of the 54 African countries we have relationships with. And they're going beyond to Middle East. The time has come. Once this all comes to light, and it's in the near future, the rebranding, it's not just a rebranding, okay, that they're doing for like logo and stuff like that. No, they're restructuring, and they're putting everything into the DAG and the ARKNET and the people that they're hiring, the best of the best, for investors to lock and load in Apollo. Because Apollo's doing stuff that nobody else is doing. And that's why, in my opinion, it's the greatest opportunity of our lifetime. It really is. Because nobody else is doing this. And shortly, with the new website, the CEX, the DEX, being in full mode for, I could just put it this way, the amount of different options that this all-in-one has always given you, since 2 years now, is getting huge, even bigger. And Apollo Africa, I just can't wait till you hear the news coming up shortly. And once this does break, and we go into 2020 in a few weeks, it is going to be the behemoth of a coin. No exaggeration.